Well, hello, everyone out there in tarot land. This is your girl Zengaya, the Zen Libran, and welcome to my channel, Narcissistic Abuse Tarot. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing out there? Y'all okay? Y'all good? Y'all enjoying this weather? Y'all getting out and enjoying your weekend? Going to the park, to the zoo, or whatever? Enjoying yourself with your kids and your family, your children and your family? I hope so, y'all. Well, I want to thank you for joining me for Decoding the Spells. Decoding the Spells is where I break down words. Ladies, we are magical. We are magical, and I mean magical with a K. Okay? The English language is a total spell. You know what I'm saying? And we have the ability to decode these spells that we are under. Okay, we just have to tap into their frequency, ladies. So I'm here to help you enhance your third eye so that you can decode these spells and see what's hidden right in front of your face. All right, and the word that we're breaking down today is tarot. Tarot, we're breaking down the word tarot since we're in tarot land. What does that word really mean? All right, let's break it down. Let's decode the spell. Okay, the first part of the word, T-A, okay, like I tell you ladies that vowels were non-existent in our language. They were put into our language because the colonizer could not speak our language. You know, their tongues are formed totally different from ours. So they needed to inject things in our language like H's or J's and vowels, you know, so they could kind of speak our language. Okay, so the vowels are interchangeable. You know, I took that T-A and I substituted the A for a U, which you can use every vowel to substitute it for that. And what you do is when you replace that vowel for another vowel, you look that word up, and that word has a lot to do with the meaning of the particular word that you changed in the vowel that you changed. They're intertwined. You know what I'm saying? That's how they hide it. That these words are compilations of other words put together for a meaning. Okay, so I switched the A for a U. Okay, and we got TU. Okay, if you follow me, if you read my Decoding the Spells, you know that TU means authority. Okay, TU is short. It means authority. Those who were in authority. That's what the twos mean. Okay, that's what two mean. And two is also short for Antu. Okay, Antu. Two is short for Antu. So Antus were the high priestesses in authority. Okay. The high priestesses in authority. So the first part of tarot, which is T-A, means the high priestess that were in authority. Okay, interesting, huh? Yeah, I know it is. Okay, let's go to Ro, or O-T. Okay, of course you can change the vowels. You can add in vowels, or you could take the vowels out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they weren't never supposed to be in there in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So you can move them around how you want to. So I took the O from tarot, out of Ro, and I replaced it with an I, which would have given me writ, which writ is the same thing as right. You know what I'm saying? Just put the E on it. You could put it on or take it off. It's the same word. So the word right has a lot to do with Ro. Okay, so what is right? Also, the W's were just put on there. You know what I'm saying? You could take them on or you could take them off. The W's used to be V's. Okay, all right, so you could take them off or you could leave them on. You know what I'm saying? Right and right are the same words. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're going by sounds, okay? Because the language was sounds, symbolism, and consonants, okay? So right is right. So I put that down because it's the same sounding word, which is the word is intertwined in the meaning of the word W-R-I-T-E, okay? All right. So what we're going to look up first out of the three, out of right or right, is RITE, right. Now, right is the social custom or practice. You know, it also means a ceremonial. It's a ritual. It's something that you do all the time. Okay, it's something that you do all the time. All right, it's a social custom or practice. It's something that you do all the time. It's something that the people do all the time. Okay? All right. Let's look up right. WRITE. Right is a form of communication, words, letters, symbols, or markings. Okay? All right. So let's put it all together. The word tarot means the writings, the writings that the Antus use socially all the time. Okay, these are the Antus form of communication. The symbols or the letters, you know, tarot is a lot of symbolism. Okay, so this is a form of communication for the Antus, the high priestesses. So they used to have symbolism. Okay, all right, this is what they did. This is a social custom they did. This is something they practice all the time as a ritual. This is what they did. It was customary for them to do this all the time. So tarot, guys, is the form of communication that the high priestesses used all the time. This is what they practiced. This is what they did socially amongst each other. This was a ritual. Okay, so they say the hieroglyphics aren't translated yet. No, they're not. Some people say that they are. Some people say that they aren't. No, they're not, because the Antus have not gathered yet. The divine feminines are rising right now to get back on the throne. So the Antus haven't went over there to read them. So tarot readers, they are in their DNA, they are connected to the people that built the pyramids, the true pyramids, not those pyramids over there in Africa, because that's not the real Egypt. The real Egypt is over here in southern, in the south. Okay. All right. Remember that. Okay. America is Egypt. Okay. What that is over there in Africa is not. See, you had the Africans, which were the men. That's why the men over there wear dresses, because they were copying civilization. And the only civilization that was here was over here in America, where the Antus live, the high priestesses live. Okay, so that's why they wear dresses, because that's the only clothes or garments that they ever saw. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the men over in Africa wear their dresses, because they completely copied what our civilization over here. You know what I'm saying? They even built them fake ass pyramids over there in Africa. Those are not real. You know what I'm saying? If you will follow UBTV, the boy is awesome, and he breaks down a lot of things, and he breaks it down real well, and that shows you that the pyramids are fake over there in Africa. America is Egypt. Y'all need to check out his programming. His name is UBTV. He's on YouTube, and he's awesome. He's awesome. Support that brother. Okay, so tarot is the form of communication that the Antus use all the time. This is something they practice. This was a social custom. This was a ritual of them. You know what I'm saying? So the hieroglyphics have not been deciphered yet, because the Antus have not gathered and went and read them. Okay, but I'm pretty sure that any tarot reader, if she's a true tarot reader, could look at those hieroglyphics and look at its pictographs, its pictures, because that's what our language mostly was symbolism. Okay, it's pictures, and she will get any tarot reader, which are women. These men that are on here doing this tarot reading, if they're not gay, then they shouldn't be on here, because it's the feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? And the men that are homosexual, that are truly homosexual, that were born that way, you know what I'm saying, and not something that was practiced. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these men were really born this way to be attracted to other men, because they are tapped more into their femininity. And the more you're into your femininity, the closer you are to the divine. So the homosexual men that are true homosexual, they are more closer to the divine than the regular male, the average male, because they're more into their femininity. So if you have straight male here doing tarot, they're fake because they aren't a true nun. You know what I'm saying? Medusa was the nun that lived. She was the Antu priestess that lived, the true nun, the original nun that lived inside the temple that had a divine, intimate relationship with the divine. Okay? And the divine is a masculine energy. It's the universe. It's a masculine energy. And Medusa was the female. Okay? And so that's how creation worked, because Medusa got the messages from the divine. You know, the divine is not a homosexual. Okay? The divine is not a homosexual. It's a male energy that wants to create with a female energy. So you fake ass tarot readers on YouTube that are not homosexual, you need to get off YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't need to listen to them because they fake. Okay? They just here to get a hustle. They're not real. You know what I'm saying? Because the tarot readers are women or men that are more into their feminine energy. Okay? All right? Y'all look at the movie Woo, where they have the homosexual male on there called Celestial. They're dressed like a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's a true tarot reader. It's a man, but it's a feminine man. Y'all figure deal me? Y'all know what I'm saying? You know, so you regular males that look down on the homosexual men, they were here before you were, sweetheart. They are higher and uplifted more toward the divine than you are, because they're tapped into their femininity and you aren't. You know what I'm saying? So you are a lower sex than they are. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to take up for my feminine male, because feminine men, because these narcissists, these brute men, you know, not all, but most, think they the jam, and they are absolutely not. Okay? They are so far and need to be saved. You know what I'm saying? They are the low on the totem pole. So homosexual men, don't think that you are, honey, because you are not. I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what you are and I know what you represent. Okay? I'm not talking about the ones that's practicing homosexuality. I'm talking about the ones that were actually born like that are natural. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's different. You're nature. You're a freak of nature, but you're nature. So you're more natural than a regular man. Okay? All right. So all the tarot readers, true tarot readers, they can go over there and they can decipher those hieroglyphics on the wall. That's where the tarot deck is made from. Okay? And it's made from the Egyptians. Okay? Okay? That's where the playing cards are made from. That's why you know, the tarot readers, the true tarot readers, they are connected to the Egyptians. They are connected to the Indians. That is in their DNA. That's why they have the ability to read tarot. All right? All right. I had to break it down for you and let y'all know what it means. You know what I'm saying? This is the language that the high priestesses used. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling you, woman, you are God. You know, guys, follow me on my second channel, Woman is God. And I break a lot of things down and let you know that you are the rulers on this realm. We just don't remember it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going through so much PTSD because we were forcibly taken off our throne, and we've been demonized and vandalized and just done everything done to us. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. You know, so we got to heal ourselves, ladies, because we are the natural healers. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to do it for us. So we have to open our eye. Get this third eye and enhance so you can look at things on a more spiritual than this physical, because the physical, that's a man. You know what I'm saying? And you're not man, you're a woman. Okay? You are the divinity here on this realm. You are God here on this realm. And I just want to let you know that, ladies. And the tarot readers, they are the only ones that can decipher the hieroglyphics. Okay? And we haven't gathered yet and went and read them, so they have not been deciphered. Okay? All right? When the women come together, the divine feminines come together and they go read them, that's when they will be deciphered. Okay? And it's coming soon. There is going to be a gathering. All right? So tarot is the language of the high priestess that were in authority. You know, this is a social custom they use, ritualistic. This is something that they use. This is the writings of the high priestesses. Okay? All right, y'all. Thank you for joining me for Decoding the Spell, and I will see you next time. I love you guys, and open your eyes, ladies. Wake up, okay? I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.